Guys, there's only three types of chicks around. It reminds me of motivated sellers. Let me go ahead and define that. Maybe you could identify what kind of women you have, okay? Now, what I mean is when I'm sitting at a coffee shop and, a woman, a couple come in together and they see a good looking man, okay? They'll see a good looking man, and the worst type of woman is going to, start flopping her hair or going really close next to that good looking man to make her partner jealous, or this is what I call a damaged woman. A damaged woman does not prioritize her partner's emotion. What she does is wants to feed her ego. So what I notice is when I sit at a coffee shop, two couples come in, they see a good looking guy like myself, and what the girl does is starts, if she's a damaged good, she'll start flopping her hair, getting really nice close to me, and trying to somehow provoke her partner, okay? Stay away from those type of girls, guys. There's a lot of them out there, okay? The second type of woman is that they'll come into the same coffee shop, they'll see a good looking man, and that woman is not going to be a damaged good. This is a really good winner, okay? What she'll do is she'll go ahead and put her hands around her partner, or what she'll do is she'll grab his hands to reassure him that, hey, there's nothing that you should be jealous about. I'm with you. And now that is the perfect type of woman, guys. This is exactly the type of woman you want, okay? And the third type of woman is when, again, the couple come into the coffee shop and, the girl, literally is not provoking and not assuring, okay? She's just being neutral, okay? And what that does is if the male is insecure, what he'll do is he'll put his hands over the girl's shoulder or grab her hand to let the guy know that, hey, I'm with her, dude, right? And this is, I don't like these kind of women. And if you're a male, never do that, okay? If you're a male and you're taking out your girlfriend or your wife or whoever you're dating, and she gravitates to high looking man and tries to put you in this insecure situation and tries to fuck with your emotions, right? Then this is a great sign that this is a bad bitch. You need to just dump this bitch and get the fuck out of here, because she doesn't give a shit about your feelings. She's not prioritizing anything about you, okay? Now, some of you guys say, Mike, you got to be secure, this, and I agree with you. But I'm talking about the psychological aspect of a woman, of a good woman versus a damaged woman versus a neutral woman. A damaged woman is constantly putting her partner in a tough situation psychologically, emotionally, and sometimes even physically, right? Where a good woman, even though that she knows her partner has self-esteem, high self-esteem or low self-esteem, it doesn't matter. Her actions are not dependent on the dude. Her actions are dependent on her own self. So what she's going to do is they get into there and she says, okay, this is a high looking dude. This may be a potential to my partner. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold his hand to reassure him. I'm going to put my hands around his shoulder, or whatever she does, what girls do to show affection, to let the guy know that, the good looking guy, that, hey, I'm with him, and to let his girl know that, hey, I'm with you, bro. I don't give a shit about anyone else, okay? And the third woman is the one that doesn't even, she's just neutral. She may not even give a shit, right? And my guy may be looking at her, may not be looking at her, but she's neutral. But you can tell that the man that is with that girl is insecure, and he'll go ahead and hold her hand or put her hands on her shoulder or get behind her so people can't look at her butt, or whatever the story of insecurity he may have. Now, if you're a male, never, never, never do that if your girl's neutral. If your girl's neutral, never put your hands around her or grab her hand or, try to shuffle her butt so no one else can look, especially if there's a hot guy that you think, you feel inferior about, okay? Never do that, dude, because that shows a sign of insecurity to the woman. In reality, what the woman should do is that. Now, the roles can be vice versa. You can go somewhere and I'm on a date and there's a hot looking chick and I may feel like my girl may be getting insecure, and so I'll go ahead and put my hands around her. I'll hold her hand to let her know that, hey man, I'm with you. Feel confident, reassure, okay? And that is the thing about a healthy man. Now, let's rewind that around to real estate investing, okay? Same thing happens with sellers, guys, okay? There are sellers out there where I call damaged sellers, okay? What that means is that, they don't know what the fuck they want, What does that mean? Like, let's say the house is worth 100 and you offer them 110, they don't know what the fuck they want. And so they're going to walk away from that. They'll say, well, let me shop that around. Let me look around. Let me think about it, right? Because they really don't know what the fuck they want. If they did, they would know that, hey, you're offering them $10,000 more than the asking price, $10,000 more than the CMA, but they don't want it because they're wishy-washy, okay? They'll say things like, let me shop it around. Let me think about it, let me see what other investors say. Let me see if I can get a higher offer. And that is like the damaged seller. That's kind of like the damaged girl, okay? They're unsure of what they want, okay? And you could never do deals with people like that, okay? I stay the fuck away from sellers that say, well, I'm just testing the waters, guys. I ask them, what do you want for your house? And they say, well, I don't really know. What would you offer me? This is a bad deal, okay? Now, a seller that's not emotionally distressed, that's not emotionally damaged, when you ask him, what do you want? He'll have a clear understanding of what he wants. Hey, I want to just get out of this debt. Hey, I'm behind on my payments and I can't make the payments anymore. Hey, I want to make $10,000 above my mortgage. Hey, I want to make $50,000 above my mortgage. They'll have a clear understanding of what they want. And if you offer them that, they're going to go for it, dude. They're not damaged. Not, oh, let me think about it. Let's see what all my options are. And, and they're just constantly looking and looking and looking, okay? Kind of reminds me of, this little chick that I met at the gym, I see a lot of beautiful women and they're real beautiful, really attractive, but there's something that, I don't gravitate to them, so I've never talked to women, right? But this one Indian girl I saw at the gym, I was just like laser focused. I had to learn how to talk to women. I never approached a woman. I've never cold approached a woman. I never chased women. Women were always chasing me. I always worked on myself physically. I worked on my businesses. And people were just always hooking me up. And girls were just trying to chase me. And I had a choice. So when I met this Indian woman at 40 years old, I was thinking, man, she wasn't going to approach me because she was a dime, right? I saw people were approaching her, and I thought, okay, well, I have to change my game, okay? How do I change my game to approach her, right? So I watched some YouTube videos, and then I didn't know what to do, and I got brave, and I took the risk, and I got declined, rejected, and all that good stuff. So the reason I'm trying to tell you this stuff is that, man, if you pick the wrong woman, you'll fuck up your whole life, dude. A woman will literally make you or break you. I literally have the opportunity to meet a good woman and a shitty woman, and I can tell you guys that a woman will literally make you or break you. So if you're with a woman and she's constantly putting you in situations where she's testing you, she's fucking disrespecting you, that she is, literally like flirting with other people in front of you constantly when you go to the mall or when you go out to eat, or that's not a good woman, because a real woman is going to put your emotions as a priority, okay? Because she's in love with you, she cares for you, she wants your well-being, and she's not going to be doing this dumb stuff, okay? So again, there's three types of women out there. They're the damaged good ones. They're constantly trying to arouse attention, trying to always provoke you emotionally to make you unstable. There's the neutral women, like they don't know what the fuck, they're just like neutral. And then there are what I call the caregivers. They're constantly nurturing you, okay? They're conscious about their actions. They're conscious about their surroundings. They know what they want out of life. And once they see it, they just go for it. Like this Indian chick that I saw, usually there's a lot of girls that don't never go for it. I went for it. I got dissed, okay? So sometimes you want something and you can't get it. And that's how life is. But, I have to be able to surrender, because that's how life is, man. Like one of the most important things that I've learned in life is to be able to, two things, like I said on my Facebook, is like pain is a precursor, right, for change. But suffering is a precursor for depression, okay? And it's literally like suffering is a precursor for depression, okay? And the other thing that I've learned is, guys, that you really got to love yourself and, not disrespect yourself, because if you don't respect yourself, then many people will disrespect you, okay? So anyways, guys, if you get the wrong woman, you're going to get fucked. You're going to get pain. How do I know? I made these mistakes, guys. I literally made these mistakes. I've been at the very, very top. I've been at the very, very bottom because of my choices. And I want to take this time to let you know that, hey, check your woman. Is she disrespecting you? Is she neutral or is she nourishing? And what you want is nourishing women. You know, maybe you're a disrespectful guy, but if you're a nourishing guy like I am, then you want a nourishing woman, okay? Anyways, guys, don't take no for an answer. And always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Romy, peace.